Hey guys, it's Skylar and welcome back to my channel. Today is a tutorial on how to achieve this gold brown smoky eye look that is great for any casual date or a night out. So if you're interested on how to achieve this look, then just keep watching. As always, the very first product that I usually go in with is a primer. So I'm actually going to be using the No Poreblem primer. This is from the February Boxy Charm box. And I'm just going to take a pump of that and put it all over my face, really focusing on my nose and like the sides of my cheeks because that's where my pores are the most prominent. Because I want this look to be really wearable and dewy, I'm gonna actually mix two products together. I'm going in with the YSL All Hours Foundation. I'm in the shade B10, which is like the palest neutral that you can get. And then I'm also gonna go in with the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. This is in the shade Celestial. So I'm actually gonna take like a pump and a half of the YSL foundation, and then I'm gonna put in a couple of drops of the Cover FX. And then I'm just gonna take a damp beauty blender and I'm gonna mix those two together and put that all over my face. To set my foundation, I'm gonna go in with the Pretty Vulgar. This is the Powder Room Mad About It powder. It's just translucent powder. I'm gonna put that all over my face, but really focusing on my T-zone. For a bronzer today, I'm gonna go in with the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I am obsessed with this stuff. I use it all the time. You can tell I've hit pan. And I'm just gonna take a Morphe M438 brush. It's this dome brush. It fits in the contours of my cheeks really well, so this is just my favorite brush to use. And I'm gonna go ahead and run that right in the contours of my cheeks and just really make sure to blend it out so that way you don't have any harsh lines. The next thing I'm going to do is go in with the Morphe E4 brush. It's just a tapered brush, but it's a little bit bigger. And I'm going to go in, same bronzer, and just go in on the sides of my forehead and along the middle. For blush today, I'm going in with the Morphe 8W Master Blush Palette. And I'm going to go in with the lightest shade right here. It's called Sweet. And I'm going to take a Morphe M523 brush and just take a little bit of that and go along my cheeks and the tip of my nose. I'm going to be doing my eyebrows off camera, but for products, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in medium, and then I'm also going to go in with the Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel in the shade Chocolate. All the products will be linked down below if you're interested. So before I put on my eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and I'm going to put a little bit on each eyelid and just blend that out with my finger. I'm actually going to curl my lashes, and then I'm going to go in with a black kohl liner and put that on my upper and lower lash line. For eyeshadow today, I decided to do like a gold brown smoky eye, and I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This is the original, and I'm going in with a Morphe fluffy brush, and the shade that I'm going to be using is Silk Cream, which is this matte light brown shade right here. And I'm going to take a little bit of that and go all along the crease and blend it up towards my eyebrow. The next shade I'm dipping into is called Jax, and it's that matte red shade right here, and I'm going in with a smaller Morphe brush. I'm only going in with a little bit of the red at a time because I don't want the red to overpower any brown that we put down. It's just that I want to have a little bit more warmth to it. So going in with the smaller Morphe brush, I'm gonna pack Jax on the outer corner of the eye, and then I'm going to blend it into the crease a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with that fluffy brush that we have that I applied the first color with, and I'm going to blend out the edges. I'm going to go in with a flat shader brush and take more of that Jax shade, and I'm going to apply that to the lower lash line and smoke it out a little bit. Next, using that same small Morphe brush that we've been using, I'm going with the shade Chip, which is this warm matte brown, and I'm going to take that and apply it also to the outer corner and into the crease, but I'm not going to bring it as high up as we did with Jax. I just want to darken it a little bit. And then I'm going in with that fluffy brush that we've been using, and I'm blending them all together. Going in with this flat shader brush, I'm taking more chip and I'm applying this to the lower lash line, but really only focusing on the outer portion. For the lid, I'm applying gold, but before I put on any eyeshadow, I'm actually gonna go in with the Maybelline New York. This is the Color Tattoo 24-Hour Crayon pencil liner. This is in the shade 745 Gold Rush. And I'm just gonna apply this to the lid, really only focusing on like the inner portion of my lid up until like halfway. You can go in with any gold liner you have. It doesn't have to be this one, or you can skip this step. You don't have to do it either. You don't have to be really precise with this. It's just to apply some sort of base color before we put on the shadow, because I find that it makes the gold more prominent. The next thing I'm going to do is go back into the Jaclyn Hill palette into the shade Queen, which is this really pretty gold shade right here. I'm going to go in with that small brush that we've been using, and I'm going to dip into that and apply it all over the lid. All right, going back in with that dark brown, I'm gonna take a little bit of that on this brush that we've been using, and I'm just gonna apply it to the outer corner just to blend the gold and the dark brown all together, so there's no harsh lines. The very last shade I'm gonna be using today is called Beam, and it's this really pretty light highlight shade, and I'm gonna go in with a small Morphe brush. This one is pointed, and I'm gonna take that and apply it to the inner corners of my eye, as well as my brow bone, to use it as a highlight. So that's it for the eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with a Morphe E3 brush. That's that big fluffy brush we use to apply our powder. And I'm just gonna wipe away anything that might have fallen on our face, which this palette is pretty good. I don't find that I usually get any fallout unless I'm like packing on dark colors really heavily. Going in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, I'm just gonna apply a thin coat to my upper and lower lashes, and then I'm gonna be putting on false lashes. For lashes today, I'm going in with the Cosmic Lashes in the style Underdog. These are really nice because they're kind of natural looking, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply those. All right, so I have my lashes applied. If you wanna see how I do that, or you want a tutorial on how to apply false lashes, let me know in the comments and I can definitely do that. For highlight today though, I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Twinkle Volume 2. This is one of my favorite highlighting palettes to use. I just think it's really versatile. So I'm gonna go in with that, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Daylight, which is this very top shade. And I'm just gonna go in with a Morphe M310 brush and apply that where you would normally apply highlight. I'm gonna go back in with that small Morphe brush that we used to apply Beam with, and I'm gonna take Daylight and apply that to the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose, as well as right above my Cupid's bow. So that's it for today's tutorial. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. No, it's mean. And I'm a very nice person. Some swag, fun.
You just can't focus.
Ooh. Today's... Tap, tap, bitch.